give some problems here to Cassio. It can be difficult to actually land that Petrifying Gaze with the W, with that Shroud up for Gwen. It can cause some issues.
I think it blends the root caller because that was the one window Shady had to kind of get back in this game. Now Piosik going top for Revenge.
Revenge could be in some serious trouble here. Piosik coming around. The Antofo strikes, connect. Snip, snip. Ain't gonna do it. Summit claps him.
TL feeling great about their start in this one.
And I think that's one of the reasons why Yon and Korra avoiding that gank was so crucial as they go for another fight.
Yeah, they're ready for the 2v2 now. Yon getting stunned up with a shield. Daybreak, Unforgiven with the flash. Void.
A bit. But this is a mistake that I feel like EG has made a couple times in their last series against C9. I recall a very similar situation where Shaden is trying to bait the dive and is waiting so long that they actually end up getting punished. Nice hook interrupting the Zenith blade.
Beautifully done, and now Ayla gets punished. Jojo got a kill on APA back in the mid lane at the...
He could have died there.
Yeah, otherwise Piosik just hex flashes over the wall, walks up to him with a steadfast presence. Much to EG's happiness and relief.
Yeah, but EG's bouncing their pressure between mid and bot pretty well right here. Piosik really wants to drop that Herald, but he's just going to die.
Yeah, he just gets jumped on 4v1. He stays alive for an extra second, long enough at least to make it a 1-for-1 as Jojo gets traded back. Revenge and Summit have both teleported into the mix.
No, because they had a ward down in the river. You can actually see in the replay on the minimap. So should have known that he was there. Comes in with the killer instinct. Is the additional damage they need to be able to finish him off.
Meanwhile, back to live. Yon is the target over and over and over, and it's
unfair. The fact that they made that play in the mid lane was because he shoved up and moved, and then when he goes back, he gets the solo kill, but Herald finally used top.
They're summoning up the Herald. It'll kill the turret. Then they're going to follow it up with a kill on Revenge. APA has even joined to guarantee they got enough damage to do it. There's your charge. Turret falls. They're going to get the...
If Jojo and Unforgiven have space, they can carry a 5v5. But on the other side, if Summit and Piosik get on top of him, if Miasma's dropped on top of them, they're just going to die like this.
And there it is. Piosik tackles him right back into more of that happening.
Oh, they're TPing. They're trying to make a play.
We've got EG
Jojo
trying to collapse on these guys. Ayla goes in, but now they're going to try to focus him instead. APA under a lot of pressure. He's going to get cut to pieces. Unforgiven finds the first kill as Piosik has to flash away. Yon does not do enough damage to get a hold
that down, so EG needs more. They're pushing.
They're going to get the tier 1 turret here. The man advantage
here on the TL side. And so I think his read is, I can't actually dive into the back line against Poppy, against Cassio. I'm mostly just going to be hitting front line, so he is going for this max DPS build here. As EG pushing up on top side, they need that wave to get in for Jojo to get there.
Yeah, Jojo's walking up, but he had to back up for a step because he was tanking the turret aggro. Now he's ready to hop forward. Piosik's your target. The bomb's on his head, and Piosik's dead. Easy.
They go Baron.
They're
very strong.
Summit's coming in. Team Liquid in a 4v5. Baron at about 4,000 HP. Nautilus engaged. Summit's ready to go in as Jojo has to hop back out. Ayla's the target here at the start. Revenge trying to use the mid. A massive ulti from APA. Stuns multiple targets. EG's on the run. They got the shutdown back on the Summit, but what are they going to do now? APA cut down by Revenge. Yon is too weak, and Team Liquid. Baron as a teleport is cast by Team Liquid. True Shot Barrage finds the Baron already at 3,000 HP. Shaden comes over the wall with the root call.
Another buffer on an ulti from CoreJJ just every single time he's been able to get it. Now they get the tier 2 mid. They're going to be able to have that push.
Visible this game, whereas Unforgiven has been the X factor for EG. That's what's different. This game so much greater.
I mean, it's massive, right? This Kai'Sa pick has done so much for them. Finally going that AP build, and Jojo getting confident, but I will say there is an opportunity because TL.
Oh, Summit's all aggressive. Jojo jumping back away. Rocket jump on Summit there. He goes back in for the third hit of the Antofo strikes, but Ayla's there. It's a team game. 2v1. They end up getting the kill. Jojo's taking that one. He recalls, then immediately teleports right back with full HP to continue the push.
Yeah, and they can just try to clean
take their time killing this turret.
Evil Geniuses need a little bit more damage to take it out. That last Baroned up cannon minion not going to survive long enough to do it. Piosik's going in. He wants to find the engage on Jojo. If they can kill the enemy Trist here at the very start, they're going to get a shot, and the Miasma locks them down. Now Summit's ready to join up. Ayla's the next target, but Revenge is going to break the base at the same time. Shaden and Unforgiven are just trying to buy a little bit more time if they can, as Revenge has the wave. He's got the...
is just by avoiding Summit. Summit's in a side lane. The team is in an approachable position, and I feel like if they don't kill Kai'Sa, they don't they don't win.
Yeah.
Because of how much damage he's going to be pumping out in this final fight.
The Kai'Sa is absolutely unreal right now for EG. As Team Liquid forced back out of mid lane, they're going to go in on Core JJ. He's got to try to get back out as Revenge is coming in from the side here with a needlework. They use the Poppy ulti to try to eject EG back out. Revenge is unafraid. Summit's got to fall back off to the side as Revenge finds 5 needles into Yawn and forces him to flash away now too. APA getting chased down by JoJo.
Trying to answer this Baron play, it's Summit, and now APA is coming too.
The double TP, but Pyosik has been caught back in the mid lane. They've killed the enemy jungler. EG found a Christmas present wrapped and waiting in the mid lane.
The game has just become a little bit of chaos because of these 2 big objectives. EG going for the big one right now.
This might be the game right here. JoJo goes in. APA is locked down. The stasis will only buy him 2.5 seconds as Revenge will get the job done. JoJo gets the shutdown, and Unforgiven is jumping in to guarantee that Summit's gone too. Yawn cannot play this one 1v5, and evil geniuses are going to march it down mid and keep this series alive.
EG with a huge bounce back, and look at Unforgiven. Massive lead in lane, unkilled, huge Kai'Sa in this game. EG stays alive.
EG getting it done as Yawn and Pyosik can't do anything but watch the Nexus fall. 30 minutes in, 15-9, EG's on the board.
Such a confidence booster as well there for EG. Finally.